Remy Ma is probably loving every second of Clarissa's public unraveling now that Techi and Papoose have gone public with their relationship, and especially after Clarissa took it too far by jumping Techi, landing herself in real legal trouble. The irony? Just weeks ago, Clarissa confidently said she'd never beef with anyone from Baddies. Yet here she is, viral for doing exactly that, pulling up and throwing hands over Papoose. And Techi? She's not the type to back down, so when Clarissa showed up, Techi came swinging. The internet didn't hold back. Fans dragged Clarissa for letting this mess spiral so far out of control, saying she let the drama with Techi push her straight off the edge. Not long ago, Clarissa was calling out Remy Ma for a fight, and when that didn't gain traction, she shifted her focus to Techi. Now, to make matters worse, Papoose is stoking the fire, popping up in public with Techi, clearly trying to get under Clarissa's skin. What's wild is this chaos really kicked off after Clarissa came for me with a fight challenge. Let's not forget, she and Remy clashed hard at the top of the year when those messages between Clarissa and Papoose leaked, courtesy of Remy herself. Things spiraled so fast, Clarissa straight up challenged Remy to take it to the ring for a classic beatdown. That fight never happened, but the drama never cooled off, and now it's snowballed into something way messier. At the time, Clarissa tweeted, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this. Pure clown behavior. Claressa Shields." Versus Remy Ma, February 2. "Come get your tail whooped. Crash out naturally." And Remy? She didn't say a word. Because let's be real, Clarissa's a two-time Olympic gold medalist and the reigning SP Boxer of the Year. Remy knew better. That wasn't a fight she could touch, let alone win. Clarissa would have had her stuck between the washer and dryer, swinging for survival. And once it became obvious Remy wasn't stepping in the ring, the internet shifted gears. People started tagging Baddies cast members like Toski and Ivory. Unlike Techi, these two aren't pro fighters, but they've got reputations for throwing hands and holding their own. And let's be honest, Remy? Most folks agreed she'd probably show up with a Glock before she'd throw a punch. That's when Clarissa dropped a full video statement, making it crystal clear she had zero interest in fighting any of them. She reminded everyone she's a trained athlete, not about to waste elite conditioning on what she called 30-second winded reality scraps. She said if she's stepping in the ring, it's going to be against world-class champions, not for viral moments on low-budget TV. Message received. A lot of people might have been on Clarissa's side, if she hadn't come off so condescending. The way she addressed the situation rubbed folks the wrong way, like she was looking down on Techi and Ivory rather than just setting boundaries. That tone? That's what lit a fire under Techi. In her interview with Jason Lee, Techi didn't hold back. She said she actually used to like Clarissa, respected her even. But after hearing how Clarissa talked about her and the other girls, that respect? Gone. Techi made it clear. It wasn't about fear, it was about pride. And Clarissa's dismissive attitude just made it personal. Techi's not a fan anymore, far from it. She's ready to meet Clarissa in the ring and drag her through it, gloves or not. During the interview, she made it clear. The only real advantage Clarissa has is that she trains daily, while Techi fights off raw, natural strength. But if it takes matching Clarissa's grind just to humble her, Techi's down. She said she's willing to put in the same work, just to prove Clarissa's not as untouchable as she thinks. Clarissa didn't stay quiet for long. As expected, she jumped on IG Live, heated, no filters, no fluff. She called Techi out directly, saying if she really thinks she can take her, she's welcome to step in the ring any day and get beat down bad. The energy? Pure smoke. No love left on either side. Clarissa didn't hold back. She let it be. Known she's over the internet hyping up girls who've never trained a day in their lives like they could actually go toe-to-toe with her. She was especially blunt when it came to Ivory, throwing heavy shade. Clarissa said the first time she heard Ivory's name, she genuinely thought she was a pro fighter because so many people were gassing her up, telling her to take a match with her. But once Clarissa did a little digging, she realized Ivory was just another reality TV personality, embarrassing herself on screen for some chicken change. That hit hard, and Clarissa made it clear she felt insulted by the entire comparison. In her words, she expected to be matched against real athletes, not some Zeus Network brawler trying to make headlines off my name. The disrespect? Fully returned. At that point, a lot of people were scratching their heads, wondering why Clarissa was acting so high and mighty, like she was above it all, when she was the one who cracked the door open in the first place. Let's not forget, after failing to bait Remy into a fight, Clarissa jumped on X and put out a public $100,000 offer to any female street fighter who thought they could take her. That's when people started tagging Toski and Ivory, because, like you already said, these two have proven on Baddies time and time again that they can actually throw hands. Clarissa invited the smoke, and when the internet served it up, she flipped the script and acted like the matchups were beneath her. To a lot of folks, it came off as arrogant and kind of hypocritical. Clarissa tweeted, "I got $100,000 for any street female or boxer that can whoop me. On my soul, I'll drag anybody from any city, state, and country. Come try and get rich." Bold. But the second people started tagging women who might actually give her a real challenge, like Toski, she started catching an attitude, and it got even messier. Right after that tweet went viral, Toski showed up on Pop the Balloon, and one of the hosts didn't hold back. They asked her directly if she thought she could beat Techi in a fight. Instead of answering the question straight, Clarissa went off again about being a world champion. Same script. She's too elite, too trained, too decorated to be compared to street fighters or reality stars. But at that point, folks were starting to call her out, because you can't throw out open challenges and then get mad when the streets RSVP. Honestly, it's hard to make sense of what Clarissa was doing on Pop the Balloon in the first place if she's trying to be seen as a serious athlete. But then again, most of what she does lately feels like it's being driven more by emotion than strategy. And Chili, Techi took the pettiness to new heights. Somehow, she ran into Papoose, and not only did they cross paths, but she managed to snap a photo with him. Now, whether Techi and Papoose had any kind of relationship before all this is still unclear, but one thing's certain. Papoose is messy. Real messy. Because despite everything going on, he still stood there, posed for the picture, knowing damn. Well, Techi was going to post it just to taunt Clarissa. No loyalty, no subtlety, just pure chaos. Oh, Techi didn't just post that photo, she added fuel to the fire with a shady caption. "Come on, young man, know who the champ is." It's like she's throwing it in Clarissa's face, and honestly, it's giving off the vibe that Papoose is low-key trying to humble Clarissa, especially by linking up with her ops. Why else would he be co-signing her enemies? It doesn't make sense, but it's definitely messy as hell. Naturally, that set Clarissa off. She didn't hesitate to jump on Instagram and call Techi out for a fight. If she was second-guessing herself before, she's all in now. But let's be real here. This entire situation is straight up embarrassing for Clarissa. She's out here mad that people are comparing her to reality stars when she's the one engaging with them, letting herself get dragged into this circus of drama. At this point, even Papoose seems fed up with her, hence why he took that photo with Techi, making it clear that maybe she needs a reality check. Instead of getting tangled in petty feuds with the Baddies cast, Clarissa should be focused on her career. But she's out here crashing out in front of everyone. It's looking like a major misstep. Of course, people had plenty to say about all this. One person pointed out, "I like Clarissa, but she got to be a little slow. Ain't no way you're this mad over somebody from Baddies when you're a whole boxing champ." And honestly, that's a fair point. She's a professional athlete with a championship pedigree, yet she's letting herself get caught up in drama with reality stars. It's like, why stoop to that level when you've got so much more to lose? Another person added, "Let's be clear, Techi never had a problem with that lady. She made 3 different videos saying she could beat both Ivory and Techi. You're a professionally trained fighter, so why are you even comparing yourself to them?" That hit hard. Techi only spoke up after Jason Lee brought it up in an interview. She wasn't even looking for smoke. But now Clarissa's acting like it's personal when she's the one who kept saying she could beat them. She's a pro boxer, trying to pick fights with street fighters, and now she's blaming Techi for her fans' opinions? It's kind of a mess. As the comment said, Techi can't control what her fans say or feel. It's almost like Clarissa's letting her pride and frustration with the comparisons get the best of her. She might have taken the bait herself by constantly talking about it, but at the end of the day, this whole situation has been on her for escalating it. Let's keep it 100. Clarissa's been wanting this smoke for a while, and now that Techi finally gave her a response, she just won't let it go. It feels like she's been building up this drama herself, maybe out of jealousy or frustration, but she's definitely the one keeping it alive. At this point, it's hard not to see how much she's feeding into it when she's the one constantly throwing shots and making it personal. As for whether Clarissa could knock Techi out in a fight, that's a tough one. Yes, Clarissa is a world-class boxer with insane skill and conditioning, so she's definitely got the upper hand in a professional setting. But Techi isn't some random. She's got street fight experience and isn't the type to back down. Honestly, I could see the fight being a lot closer than people might expect, but Clarissa has the technical edge for sure. I'd love to hear what y'all think though. Do you think Clarissa's going too far, or is she just defending her name? And who do you think would really win in a fight between her and Techi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to click right here to check out another messy,